Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the 5 Minute Facebook Ministry. Giving God all the glory. My name is Anthony Daniels. Today we're coming out of the book of Luke, the 4th chapter and the 7th verse. That's Luke 4 and 7. And it reads out of the King James Version. If thou therefore wilt worship me, all shall be mine. Again, if thou therefore wilt worship me, all shall be thine. Now, who is this speaking? He's asking to be worshiped, and he's promising something for that worship. This is Satan, and he's speaking to Jesus Christ, and he's taking him onto a mountaintop, and he's basically said, hey, everything that you see here has been given to me, and if you worship me, I'll give it to you. See, Jesus has come to earth. God has come to earth in the form of a man named Jesus. Okay, God has come to earth in the form of a man named Jesus. And now, as a man with the same weaknesses and desires in the flesh that man has, Satan is now trying to tempt Jesus Christ. Okay, and he's saying to him, all that you see, I will give to you if you worship me. And today, in 2014, Satan is still promising people things. Satan is still giving people things for them to worship him. It may not be as direct as Satan showing up at your doorstep, knocking on your door, saying, hi, I'm Satan. But he shows up in different things. You've got friends who are inviting you to do things. You've got friends who are giving you small pleasures. This earth, this world belongs to Satan. The things of this world belong to Satan. Are of Satan. So if you are chasing the things of this world, this temptation has fallen in your lap. And Satan is telling you that if you worship me, all shall be thine. And you are, in a way, worshiping him. So if you're not worshiping God, then you're worshiping Satan. Just because you're not practicing Satanism, practicing getting on your knees, calling Satan's name out, doesn't mean that you're not worshiping him. If you're putting him first in your life, and you're putting things of this world that belong to Satan first in his life, then you are worshiping Satan. And a lot of times we don't look at it that way. We don't realize how things that we are doing every day are working in the spiritual realm. So when we're chasing the world, we're chasing Satan. When we're in love with money and power of this world, we're in love with the power and money of Satan. We're in love with Satan. So if your career is first, if your girlfriend is first, and that's not because she's of Satan, it's because that pleasure that you get is what you're seeking. If anything of this world, and that would be flesh, if I put Leah first in my life, then God is not first. And because I am worshiping Leah and her flesh, I am now worshiping something of this world. See, if I put God first, and I worship God first, then I can still love Leah, and I love her in a godly manner, and it won't love her flesh. I will truly love her, both physically and mentally, and physically, spiritually, mentally, and physically. I will love her through God. And I am not chasing her flesh, the pleasures that I get from my wife. I can still get those pleasures, but I don't love those pleasures. It's the same thing with loving God and anything else. If you love money, you can still have money if you love God and put him first in your life. But you won't love money. You won't do things to make more money. You'll do things to please God. And you can still have money. But the things that you do with that money will be to serve God. And as you do that, God will bless you with more money because you're using the money the way he wants you to use it. Not the way you want to use it. So we've got to understand how Satan works in this world. He doesn't have to come. He just has to make you desire something that he knows you're going to put before God. And then you fall into this temptation that Jesus received in the desert. Jesus received the same temptation that we receive every day to worship Satan by worshiping things of this world. See, that's what Satan did. He said, all of this you can have. All of this is yours. And that's what we are seeking things of Satan. See, when Satan showed us to Christ, he said, all this has been given to me, and I'll give it to you. And today he's saying that same thing to us. You can have it. All this money you can have. Just do what you got to do to get it. It's okay. It's okay if you cheat people. It's okay if you hurt people. That's not the way of God. That's the way of Satan. If you're doing those things, then you're worshiping Satan. You are worshiping Satan. And that's what we got to do. We got to realize that what we're doing in the spiritual realm, if we're not serving God, we're serving Satan. So let's put God first in our lives. Let's make that commitment to put God first in our lives. And let's brush Satan aside and tell him we're not interested in what he has to offer. Because what God has is eternal. What Satan has is just of this world. It's temporary. Hey, that's all the time that I have. Hey, God bless you. God love you, and I love you too. Have a great day.